monster.
Curry with the bounce pass. On the wing, Wiggins. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Yep, and an opportunity for one more at the line. Wiggins with the toughness to finish through contact.
Shooting for Miami.
And Wiggins' drive is a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Heat. They lead by 4. KD drives in. And KD throws it down.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Left side, Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. KD's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Hield. Takes it inside. Pass to Curry. Tries again. And the layup is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
At the elbow, it's George. Durant with it. Headed by Green. Back to George. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 5. Curry looking around for the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
McCollum right side. And stolen by Noel. Inside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And that one's good. Wiggins. He's got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Noel in the corner. Outside Curry. Stolen by McCollum. Down low. And they double up Whiteside. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Noel. Back to Curry. And here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 12 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Three-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
There's
a nice shot by George.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now George.
For your Rockets, Dwayne Casey.
5 to shoot. With the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Curry after the made shot from KD. On the wing, heel. Outside for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 17 now.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Green with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Curry. This one for 3. That shot no good. And it's Houston the other way. It's McCollum with the drive. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Into the Heat.
The Heat leading by 12. Here's Porter. And it's Durant with the rebound. It's McCollum with the drive. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
I mean, last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Outside for Durant. On deep. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's trailed by 12. Pass to Mills. Houston moving it around. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Durant, that's good.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all three levels.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my mind.
And he stays with it. And KD, here we go.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Pass to Kennard. Driving inside.
Houston foul.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
They've wasted no time settling into their
Shooting
offense.
for Miami.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Rockets trail by 12. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. Driving to the basket.
Porter Jr.
Count it.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
C.J. McCollum.
Count the basket. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And there's the drive. That shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's George. Shot clock at 6. And it's George finishing it off.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Back to Porter. Kennard on the wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Johnson wide open. He fires.
Miami foul.
No good on the 3.
P.J. Tucker.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
He's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
A different look for Miami.
In for the Heat.
Rockets trailed by 10. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. George, no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Green over Redick. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Green. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To Dedmon. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Curry, covered by Reddick. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 20 points.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Outside Millsap. Pass to George. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And the second free throw, good.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Reddick surveying the D. Takes it off the glass. Reddick's got 5 points now in the quarter. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And here are the Heat now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he comes up with the deuce.
The assist.
And the Heat lead by 15.
Boy, steady hands right there for Noel. You can try to knock this guy around, but at the end of the day, he's just got too much strength.
Outside for Thomas. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Green missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from George. From outside the arc, Houston now working with the new shot clock. Dedmon's shot is off.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Curry, good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
They double-team Curry. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Redick. The three. It's hauled in by the Heat. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Here's Johnson. No good off the front iron. Rockets trail by 12. It's Redick on the wing. Outside for George. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Houston's ball. George with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. Left side, George. And the rejection by Noel. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. The shot by George, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George double teamed. And he drives in. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
That shot wide open. And the Heat lead by 13.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball is Houston's deep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
Both free throws good from Hield.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Outside, KD. Rebound by the Heat. Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Georgia Bulldog, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP earns his keep on defense.
He certainly does, Kevin, but that combined with his long-range marksmanship have carved him a nice niche in the NBA, and part of the reason the Lakers won the championship in 2020.
Here's Porter. The shot, no good. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Houston. A 12-point game. Here's KD. He takes it in. And KD throws it down.
You know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. And using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Tucker. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
To the inside. Thompson with the bucket.
Tristan Thompson.
Guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Offensive rebound Heat. Pass to Bradley. Now Robertson. Here's Tucker. Defended by Durant. And the Heat, another three.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Now McCollum jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 10.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Porter, here we go.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Here's KD. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat leading by 11. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Huepa.
Line for the Heat. Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh, good
Ay,
shot.
coño. De 11 yo arriba.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Está bien.
Maybe.
Vamos para la mitad ya. Mira, que ya-
He doesn't get the second one.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Porter. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. Rockets trailed by 10. Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Here's McCollum. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Drives to the hoop. Yep, it counts. Mills has got his 2nd bucket tonight. The Heat leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wiggins. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
We all know he'll can shoot, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Buddy Hield.
He's off on the 2nd. And he nails the 3rd. And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Curry. Another shot. Pass to Noel. Back to Curry. A shake. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got the first basket of the third quarter for Miami.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And they'll keep possession. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Curry attacking to the middle. Here's Noel. Back to Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Stephen Curry.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Going inside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Just befuddling body control from George. I mean, taking the hit like a man and still getting all the way to the basket. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And here's Mills. Pass to George. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Miami. Leading by 12.
Stephen Curry.
And that one, good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
And the basket by McCollum.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. And when McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Here's Hield. That one wide left.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. Here's Curry. Good on the shot.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 32 points.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And the basket by McCollum. Miami leading by 11. There's the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
3 points.
Curry's got 35 in the game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him.
And it goes out of bounds.
Houston.
Last touch by Green.
Heat substitution.
Now George. 18 points for him. Fires the 3. Another miss by Houston.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
Patrick Mills.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. It's good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 11 in the second half.
And the shot making of Curry really unmatched. Shots like that one, the tough ones, Stephen just makes it look easy.
And the shot goes in.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Noel. Now here's Green. And here's Kennard. Off target from outside.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside for George. Driving the lane. And George with the stuff.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Here's Mills. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Curry. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kennard's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Whiteside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
His first personal foul.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Kennard.
Shots good by Kennard.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And Wright, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
Boy, a nice drive that time from Wright. The defense didn't have a chance to counter.
Takes a three. Tucker can't get it to go. It's trailed by 16. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving his scoring right now.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Right from outside. Miami leading by 17. Kennard for three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender, posted. One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Curry. Tucker with the ball. Off with the layup.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Rockets trailed by 14.
Heat substitution.
Caldwell Pope left side. Another miss by Houston. And here's Miami. Here's what a dunk!
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Back to Tucker. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Tucker's got 8.
You know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Right. And he banks in the layup. And it's Smart with the ball for the Heat. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's trailed by 16. And here's KD for 3. Offensive rebound. Driving in. And then Durant with the jam.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball. Heat substitution.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's KD. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Smart misses. And gets trailed by 14. Durant inside. Outside for Redick. He gets that one. Redick's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Smart. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's KD. Can't hit that one. Bradley with some nice D. To the paint. Deflects the pass.
Tucker.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Miami Heat. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trailed by 16. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Bradley. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hield. No good there. The Rockets go the other way with it.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And here's Mills from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And, you know, even off the dribble, guys, Mills is a capable shooter. That jump shot of his steady under just about any circumstance.
Nice shot by Smart.
Marcus Smart.
And the Heat lead by 17.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes on the right edge.
On offense, here are the Heat. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by McCollum. Up top, Mills. And he commits the intentional foul. And Miami making a change here.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Millsap inside. Beyond the arc. Again, McCollum missing. Caldwell Pope outside. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the way.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Porter. Hills with the rebound. Gets trailed by 13. Thompson right side. He wants to get to Millsap and does. McCollum outside. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. McCollum's got 21.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Porter inside. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often,
That's his first personal
not a
foul.
pattern. That's
Second
a characteristic.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
A three from McCollum. They get it back. Goes back up. Millsap trying to get open. And McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And the basket is good.
Stephen Curry.
And the Heat lead by 13.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
His second personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's Curry with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 48.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
They get the rebound. Here's Millsap. And the layup is good. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Curry. Healed outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Clock is at 3. Stolen by McCollum. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. McCollum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 50 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first
And now
personal
only
foul.
one away from being in the penalty.
Team foul.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Durant. Here's McDermott. Thomas with the ball. Latrey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Curry is inside.
Stephen Curry.
Laid in with a nice touch off the
The
glass.
assist.
52 points for Stephen Curry.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Pass to Green. Nice defense from KD. It's trailed by 8. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And the Heat call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And George, here we go. Great D that time from Green. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Scoring barrage from Wiggins. Aggressive, focus. No one's been able to hold him down all night.
Pass to George. Over Robertson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Durant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. KD's got 38 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And Will Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Durant. Paul George with the steal. Caldwell Pope outside. Houston moving the ball around. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Into the Heat. Nerlens Noel, Stephen Curry.
Miami leading by 3. Down low. There's Noel. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Noel really elevating his game, stepping into the limelight and coming away with the big bucket thanks to his effort and hustle.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by George.
And how about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 55.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Robertson. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's McCollum off the draw.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Right side Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Assisted by...
And you know
Andrew
Curry
Wiggins.
loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
And it's McCollum at the elbow. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Durant.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting. And his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Second team foul. In for the Heat.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
That's his first.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defense.
Charge to Houston.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Both teams changing it up here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
timeout called. The Heat.
Timeout called by the Heat.
They lead by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth.
Who wants the T-shirt?
Making a change here. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And the free ball is good.
3.
And the Heat lead by 9.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.